Welcome aboard! I'm Natalie, that's TJ, our dog Camo, and my amazing dad Mike. TJ and I left Breckenridge, Colorado to join my dad aboard his boat Encore. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, so we decided now was as good a time as any to head out to sea together for an adventure of a lifetime.
We've officially made it to Plymouth, home of the Mayflower.
Is that what it's the home of? I think it's the home of the first colony of the Pilgrims. Yeah. I am actually a descendant of the Mayflower.
Well, are you?
I am.
Who's the gentleman or the lucky lady that was aboard the Mayflower?
John Alden. All the paperwork that I am a descendant of the Mayflower, so we're gonna see where my great something grandfather or someone came over and landed.
Is his name on a plaque here?
I don't know, actually. That could be cool to find out. It's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun. Here we are. Here's our home. We're officially in Plymouth. Absolutely beautiful.
Unload the dinghy. Nicely done, guys. Okay, I'll take these ropes. Yep.
Getting real close. Up to 24.
So it is in the middle of a giant storm right now. We've gotten like 5 alerts that we are going to have like up to 60-mile-per-hour gust of wind.
With inch hail.
Inch hail. And times like this, I wonder what the hell I'm doing on a boat.
We're about 15 minutes out from the eye of it. It's going to be a direct hit.
And it's coming down, it's downpouring right now. We're at about 20 knot winds pretty consistently.
Holy shit.
You can see the lightning is very bright and very close to us. So
wish us luck.
Also the back of our boat is like right by land, which I don't like. So hopefully the anchor holds nice and sturdy.
So the first thing we come across,
John Alden gift shop, my relative, it's me. That's cool.
That is so wild.
Like, look at Mayflower General Store.
He was the governor of this town?
I think he's one of the first governors, one of the first mayors of like the civilized Pilgrims civilization.
That is so cool.
I know, that's cool. The first thing we see, that's so fun. Wow. Plymouth is a really fun and easy town to explore by foot. It is filled with history. The cemetery had beautiful views overlooking the water, and we were even able to spot our boat. It is becoming very apparent that the captains were some of the most important members of society in the 17 and 1800s. They have the biggest headstones and some of the nicest houses in town.
So this house sits on the original site of the Common House, established by the Pilgrims in 1623. Here the Pilgrims stored food and housed their families until land was granted to establish their new homes. That's super cool. Every house around here has like a plaque on it that describes when it was built and for who, and that's so fun. We might have a great show here tonight.
We could.
It is, 4th of July. We have a gorgeous pink moon, and we have fireworks going off all along the coast over here.
Today we went to the Plymouth Plantation to learn more about the indigenous tribe and the first settlers. The Wampanoag Tribe has lived in Massachusetts for more than 12,000 years. Here is a canoe being constructed. They used a burn and scrape method to hollow out logs into canoes, which we found really fascinating. We learned about the Wampanoag Tribe's summer and winter homes, which housed up to 24 people at a time, as well as their farming and cooking practices. We walked over to another area of the plantation to see and hear about what life was like for the first settlers. It sounded treacherous and was plagued with hardships such as long winters and limited supplies. We came to Plymouth to see the Mayflower, and when we arrived, we quickly realized that it wasn't here. It was gone for restoration, of course. But we did walk around the exhibit and learn about life aboard the Mayflower. I was blown away with what they had to endure during their sometimes months at sea. Down in the engine room having a little sauna session. It's like 120 degrees in there. Has little earphones on, having a nice little sauna. To Boston, off in the distance. My old home where I went to college for 5 years. It's so fun to be back, and so cool being back by boat, seeing it a whole different way. Over to Boston Logan. Plymouth was an epic stop, and now it's time to explore Boston by water. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to follow along on all the adventures.